What to do when your boss dislikes you. Do you have a feeling that your boss is from hell? They micromanage you, treat you rudely, and they are never pleased with anything you do. You are not alone. Having a positive relationship with your boss makes the job more enjoyable and can also increase job satisfaction and motivation to work smarter and harder. But what do you do when your boss appears to dislike you for no just cause? Let's find out together. 1. Disagreement is not hatred. Let's get the basics right. Does your boss really dislike you, or do they simply disagree with your ideas? If it is the latter, try to embrace a different opinion with the hope of learning something and do your best not to take opposition personally. But if you are certain it is the former, you can move on to the next point. 2. Seek feedback from colleagues. Check with your co-workers to see if you're the only one who has a problem with your boss. You may need to be careful not to slander your boss in the process though. You may have nothing to worry about if it's not just you. But if your colleagues have a good relationship with your boss, you should take lessons from them or learn from their performance. 3. Study your boss's working style. Instead of attempting to change your boss, concentrate on learning about their working style. Learn how they make decisions, prioritize tasks, and what their strengths and weaknesses are. It can also be beneficial to learn what they look for in an employee. Your boss's preferences are important, and the better you understand what your boss likes and dislikes, the easier it is to work with them. Discover how your boss prefers to communicate and be informed. Some managers or supervisors prefer to receive all employee questions, requests, and updates in writing, even if they are only brief emails. Others prefer to hold longer conversations during conferences. 4. Talk it out and listen. If your boss dislikes you, take the high road and tell him or her about it. Find out why. You may have done something wrong but are unaware of it. Ask if there are things you could do or should do differently, and demonstrate your willingness to accept feedback and change if necessary. Be positive in your approach and use phrases like I felt like instead of terms like you, which can sound accusatory. If you are at fault, you make the necessary adjustments. However, if your boss is at fault, you should probably resign because he or she may never find any reason to like you, especially if the hatred is motivated by jealousy. 5. Do better. If your boss constantly criticizes you, try putting in an extra effort to complete the task and ensure that it is in line with your boss's expectations. If you're doing or not doing something, fix it. Don't give anyone the chance to accuse you of not doing your part. Make sure you keep them up to date on your activities and achievements so they are aware of your contributions. Before making suggestions to improve your productivity or efficiency, complete tasks in the manner specified by your boss. You should even request more frequent performance reviews until both you and your boss believe your performance has improved. 6. Show willingness to learn. A willingness to learn specialized skills or new techniques can help you improve your relationship with your boss. By becoming a more valuable and productive employee, you will relieve your boss and colleagues of some responsibilities. You can also offer to share your knowledge by training or teaching your co-workers or simply helping new employees in learning what to do. These actions enable you to add significant value to the company, which can improve your relationship with your boss. 7. Be respectful, warm, and friendly. Even if your boss has an informal management style, keep in mind that they are your superior. Be respectful and friendly. When you see them, say hello, smile, and ask how they are doing. When the opportunity arises, pay a genuine compliment. And if you have a complaint, speak with your boss privately rather than openly discussing the issue in front of your coworkers. 8. Quit. If the dislike persists despite your efforts to repair your relationship, you'd be better off going somewhere where your work and opinion are valued. Sometimes it's simply a bad personality match, or your boss is a jerk, or worse, a bully. Finish on a high note though. Don't give your boss the metaphorical middle finger as you leave the office for your new job. You can just inform them that you have found a position that better suits your skill set. In conclusion, your relationship with your boss is most likely the most important work relationship you can cultivate. So it's worthwhile to invest intentional time and effort in developing trust and cultivating a positive relationship. If all efforts fail and you can no longer bear it, please leave. Your mental health remains a top priority. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for more career related tips and resources.